Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica from Chiro One Wellness Centers, and today on Tips from the Doc, we're going to be talking about ice and heat therapy and when to use each. Heat and ice therapy offer an efficient, effective, and an inexpensive way for you to treat injuries and pain at home. When we talk about the differences between heat and ice therapy itself is just like it sounds. You're going to be applying ice or a cold pack to a particular area of your body. That will decrease the temperature, which will constrict your blood vessels. When that happens, it will reduce inflammation, which is really important, especially if you have pain in a particular joint, because it will oftentimes decrease pain. Sometimes it can also numb the nerves for a short period of time and cause temporary pain reduction. So heat therapy works the exact opposite as cold therapy. Heat therapy increases the temperature of your body in the particular area where you're applying the heat. By doing that, you will open up the blood vessels or increase circulation to that area. And when that happens, it can lead to a whole slew of positive results for patients. It can lead to increased flexibility, increased mobility. It can then also improve healing times. A common question we hear is, when do I use heat versus when do I use ice? Either way, a great thing to have on hand is one of these. This is a pack where you can toss it in the freezer and it can be an ice pack for you, or you can warm it up and it can serve as a heat pack as well. It's very versatile. So in general, when you're talking about when do I use ice versus heat, time is the key component. If you've got a problem or an injury or pain that's been around for less than 3 days or 72 hours, it's considered acute, ice is your best bet. When you've got a problem that's been around for more than 72 hours, maybe it's been a week, or maybe it's a problem you've had for a really long time and it's been years, it's a chronic condition, you'd want to go heat in that particular scenario. Once you've determined whether ice or heat is best for you in the particular situation you're in, then we want to talk about how long should you apply the ice and the heat for. Ideally, either one would be 15 to 20 minutes. And you can do that every hour on the hour if you're noticing health benefits. The part to remember, though, is that for ice, you really don't want to go longer than 20 minutes, or the body will start looking at the situation as a frostbite type of situation. Heat, if you accidentally leave it on for an extra 5 minutes, it's in general not going to cause you a lot of issues. Ice potentially could. When we're talking about heat and cold therapy, if you're very physically active, there are a couple key things to remember. Number one is that before you exercise, heat is always best. You wouldn't want to use ice before you're going to go for a run or run into an exercise class, because that's going to constrict the muscles and make them very tight. Heat will loosen you up and increase the mobility of your body. So heat, best before working out, and ice is best at the end. Ice can, at the end of someone that's very physically active, the end of their workout, it can really speed up the recovery time. Remember though, if you're going to ice at the end, don't ice and then stretch. Make sure your workout's entirely done, you're cooled down, and then you ice. In addition to using heat and cold therapy for overall joint health, it would be ideal to include supplementation into your daily routine. The 4 main supplements from Standard Process that we would recommend you to use would be: number 1, Ligaplex. Ligaplex is great for overall joint health. Number 2, cod liver oil. It's a type of fish oil that has great anti-inflammatory effects inside of your body. Great for joint health also. Number 3, vitamin D. Vitamin D, unless you live near the equator, we tend to be deficient in this, and it is paramount in your bone health, let alone the other great impacts it has around your body. And then lastly, but definitely not least, turmeric. Turmeric is a great anti-inflammatory supplement. Remember, to stay active throughout your day, listen to your body, stretch, keep movement inside your joints. We encourage you to take one action step this week for a healthier, happier you. For more information on chiropractic and healthy living, stop by one of our offices. We'd love to see you.